Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Robinson.
Hello, Melissa.
Melissa Robinson, accompanied by my colleague, Thomas White. Hey, Thomas.
That's Thomas White coming to you from 140 Henry Parkway, McDonough, Georgia.
So Thomas and I do this podcast, and we haven't been around for a while.
We haven't been.
He's so
I'm getting
busy.
older. I'm getting older. I'm starting to break down.
But we like to...
My hair's falling out. My beard's turning gray. I need to go to the eye doctor, too. I haven't been in 5 years.
More for you.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
So we are back, and we're trying to highlight county employees and colleagues who are doing great things in the county. And so Thomas...
That is why I'm here.
Thomas has a special guest that he's brought with us. Thomas, can you please introduce her?
Yes, of course. This is Erin Gilroy. Did I say your last name right?
Yeah, Gilroy.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Okay, just make sure. Just making sure. Can we hear Erin clearly? Okay.
I was like, I think I'm pretty loud, so.
Yeah, no, it's our microphones. I bought cheap ones.
Why do we keep looking at the camera? I don't
know. Yeah. So I picked cheap ones because fiscal responsibility. So fiscal stewardship.
Yeah,
that's fiscal stewardship.
That's
Sorry,
a pillar. Definitely.
I said it wrong. That being said, Erin, welcome. We're happy to have you here. You are the 4-H agent with Henry County UGA Extension.
Yes.
Okay, is it UGA Henry County or Henry County UGA Extension?
It's UGA Cooperative Extension Henry County is
there
officially the way to say it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I mean, any way you put it, people will understand what you're talking about.
Sure,
so, yeah.
Sure. Well, a lot of people don't know what extension is. They don't realize that it is actually a federally mandated program. I can't remember what year it was that Congress passed the legislation for it, but it's a combination of federal, state, and local funding that make it happen. I'm sorry, Melissa.
No, you're right. I think it's great. I think people need to know. So so that's your title, and so tell us a little bit for people who don't know about the Extension Office. What are some of the activities and functions that you perform?
Yeah, so I'm part of 4-H. We have 3 program areas within Extension. So we kind of cover anything and everything needs of the county and the community. Right. So we have Family and Consumer Sciences is our other one.
I did that in high school. FCCLA.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole thing. Yeah. Anyway.
So we have
I was
our
also
family.
in FFA, not 4-H.
Yeah, we have our Family and Consumer Sciences. They're with us. They do some great programs about nutrition, how to make like wise choices with like money and stuff. They do some great programs. Yeah, no, for real. But they do some great nutrition stuff as well. They have a walkaway coming up, which is great. Then we have our Ag and Natural Resources, or A&R for short, and they do a lot of soil samples, but they got like plant sales going on right now, so they do some amazing things.
Talk about the plant sales.
Which type
Although
of
soil samples are very compelling,
let's
talk about the plant sales. So do you have one going on right now?
Yeah, so I know everyone wants to know about this. We are going to start selling geraniums.
Geraniums, thank you. I couldn't remember the word.
We are going to start selling our geraniums.
I wanted to say azalea.
Nope.
Thought we were in Azalea City.
Nope, not that one. Yeah. But yes, so
Azalea
we are picking
Festival's coming up soon.
We are picking up our
it's
geraniums.
Festival, just
so we're fine. Go ahead.
You're good. We're picking up our geraniums on Monday, the 31st, and we're going to have our first kind of sell of them from 8 to about 12 o'clock on Saturday, April 5th, and then we'll be selling them out of the office.
Right.
So that's always a big hit, and all of that funding goes back into 4-H, which is the 3rd program area. That's my program area.
When I moved to my house last year, I decorated with geraniums from 4-H.
Did you?
So they're great geraniums, and they're much, much cheaper than at any of the stores around here.
Yes, they are. Yeah, we give a good price. We've got a lot of colors, reds, purples. Like, we've got them all pretty much. We're going to do hanging baskets. It's going to be great. And then, obviously, we will sell them at the Geranium Festival. Right. So we have a lot to sell, and they sell out quick. Awesome. People are already calling about them, so we're excited about it.
Is that that's your main fundraiser, the Geranium?
Yeah, that's our big one we got going. But we're hoping to maybe have some more fundraisers as well.
Okay.
Sure. So because you've got a lot of activities going on, you were about to tell us about 4-H, and that's where you are at.
Yes. So 4-H, one of the things we're mostly known of is going into our 5th grade classes. We're in 22 of the 28 public elementary schools. We're hoping to get to all 28.
Wow.
But we're in a ton of them. Yeah. And we go to all the 5th grade classes and teach them about STEM, public speaking, life skills. We try to pair it with the standards that they're already learning and
Sure.
things that they may
Public
learn
speaking.
later.
I've actually helped with the 4-H public speaking.
Oh,
before.
see?
That's one of the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are a Toastmaster.
I am a
so-
Toastmaster. I was
And a debate club
thanks
president.
to
or
yeah.
something.
Well, no, it was a 3-time national champion.
Oh,
but
sorry.
anyway,
Yeah,
we don't
okay.
worry about that
Sorry.
anyway.
Mhm.
Those are back in the days. But anyway.
Enough
Sorry.
about Thomas. Go
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Yes, but
Competed
we
in the
do
national championship
so many.
games.
Oh my gosh, we do so many things in
4 times in
4-H.
state, but it's all good.
Okay.
We do a public speaking competition, which is a great way for kids to learn not only the development of creating your own like presentation from scratch, but we do all areas. So if you're interested in dance, there's dance that you can basically have your own little like dance.
Really?
Wow.
I
that
was
you
a
do.
dance minor.
Yeah.
Were
Well, look
you?
at
The
that.
first time I went to college, yeah.
You could have danced.
I did technical theater. I wanted to work for ballet companies, so I minored in ballet and jazz.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
I'm just there's
Or
so much I want to say
minored in
about this
dance
right
with
now.
a
I can't even.
minored in dance with a focus in ballet and jazz.
What? So ballet and jazz were your focus, but what else could you do? Could you tap?
No,
Could you freeform?
I couldn't do ballet and jazz either. I just needed a basis to work in the production companies. Those
You
are
were
my
on-
first ever dance classes. Imagine your first ever dance class being a college level dance class.
I
You
can't.
can
That
see
might be
how
wild.
that's
Yeah.
you can see how that went.
I just feel like during college I was probably busy with other things. But yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. The professor let me do it because I was stage managing our show. But anyway, it
Okay, enough
worked out.
about Thomas. So anyway,
But yeah, so we
You
just
didn't catch
had
how I was a stage manager then, but anyway.
yes,
all the dance
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, we just had our district
amazing.
public speaking event, and we had 4 of our 4-Hers go, and they all
Awesome.
placed. We're
Wow.
so proud of them, and we have one who she's doing a food demonstration. So she cooks, kind of speaks about nutrition and all. She's going to our state level competition
that's
in
great.
the summer.
And she actually works with
And she
Parks and Rec now.
does,
Yep.
yes.
And the way that we met her is I was helping coach her for public speaking last year.
Okay.
And that's how we met her, and we wound up hiring her to help with our homeschool program.
The connections.
So
Yeah.
when the kids or the students want to get into 4-H, is it through the schools or is it outside of the schools? I know you have different clubs. Like, tell a little bit if a parent's interested and they have a kid who might be interested, because public speaking is fear of public speaking is the number one phobia, right?
Yes.
And you're
Yes.
teaching them at a very young age to
Yeah.
have that confidence. So who can join? How can they join? Can you give us some?
Yeah, so 4-H is for everyone, we say. A lot of people, like I said, are introduced in 5th grade because we do go to the schools. But we do from K through 3rd, we do what we call Clover Buds, which is just like an introductory to 4-H and what we teach. But we go all the way up from middle school, high school. There's even collegiate 4-H's, like
wow.
at the UGA campus. So you can be in 4-H no matter your age, basically. But
Okay.
a lot of our stuff is from like 4th all the way
Sure.
to high school. Like I said, we do Clover Buds for our little guys.
You
Great.
being a public speaking trainer, how can I improve my public speaking? I'm terrified of public speaking.
just
If
gotta
we were in front of a
practice.
crowd right now and not a camera, it
Yeah.
would be bad.
No, you just got to practice, honestly. Going up and actually just doing it is like the first step.
Yes.
Like
Right.
Thomas
just being
is-
proud
Thomas
that
is
you're
lying, but
getting up
yeah.
there.
No,
you
no.
know, even if you like stumble and fall,
Right.
just doing it.
I stumble and
keep
fall
doing
a
it.
lot.
A lot, yeah.
And that is
Fine.
definitely
and that's
true.
Fine.
He never stumbles and falls. Really, he doesn't. But are you a very confident public speaker?
I think I am. I did. So I grew up in 4-H.
I was gonna ask
so
that,
I
yeah.
did do our district project achievement is what we call it, DPA. So I feel like I am a pretty good public speaker, but
Okay.
sometimes my brain will just like blank out. So we
Well,
all
you're
go
doing
through
pretty
it.
well right now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
Melissa,
appreciate it.
myself, and Nathan, we're the public, so you're doing
Yeah,
really
no, I
well
know.
right now.
Got a little public here.
So what other, I know 4-H does offer a lot of different clubs for different interests. You said
Yes.
dance and this public speaking. What do they still, they used to have a dog club. I don't know if they still have that.
Yeah, no. Jennifer still runs our dog club.
Okay,
They
great.
are a huge huge club in our organization. We do horse club. They actually are going to go do horse judging this
Oh,
summer.
nice. Wow. Okay.
And we do there's archery and shooting sports like shotgun and BB. They're all different ages.
Okay,
They're
great.
going to be different for certain ones. Shotgun are going to be our older kids.
Sure.
But we have those clubs. We have judging teams. So I kind of said horse judging. That's kind of through our horse club. But
I
we
did
also
land
do
judging. So,
yeah. Well, we're doing forestry judging
Yeah.
this summer, and then in the fall we do consumer judging. Right now we would have been doing poultry judging. So judging
That's
judging the
huge.
chickens.
Poultry judging is huge. Huge. Yeah.
But there's a little
Yes.
blip with that right now, so we're just
Yeah,
not-
well, we didn't have too much of an interest, but maybe next year. It
Bird-
doesn't sound like
Bird strep throat. It's crazy.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So there's a little bump in the road, but we're hoping that we're going to have a good team next year because it's always fun. We're hosting the area competition.
Yes.
So we
Yes.
will have some people coming through.
I've already put in leave for that particular day. So that
Yeah,
I don't-
because we've got everything
I'm
reserved.
scared of chickens.
Are you?
Yes. I'm
Well,
terrified of
that's
them.
the thing. There's not going to be any chickens at the competition because of the bird flu. So,
Wow.
at least as far
Well,
as
that's good.
I understand,
good.
they're probably not going to have any live
Okay,
chickens this
well,
year, sadly.
That's
Which is the
good.
fun part, the
No,
best
that's
part.
a good
Okay,
thing.
so-
I
But not for
actually
you.
avoid the back of your office because of the
Because we have our
chickens too bad, yeah.
chickens. The ladies,
So,
though.
I don't go down there. I go to the front door. Yeah. whatever.
So, so this is fascinating. Let me ask you this: what do you want people to know who are not familiar with 4-H? Like, what would you want them to know to get them involved, to know everything that's great about it? Like, what's the main point for you?
Yes. So 4-H, like I said, we have all kinds of different clubs for everyone's interest. We're always making new clubs. So I would say we foster positive youth development and help kids find their spark, their interest,
love that.
to be
Yeah, I do
able
too.
to go into life with leadership skills, life skills, and to be good community service members. So we kind of say we build the future of tomorrow.
That's great.
We really focus on the kids and what they want.
I
So
love that,
if,
yeah.
like I said, we don't have poultry right now because no one was really interested, but if there was somebody who really wanted a club that we didn't have, we're always for adding to our program and building our program. It's a wonderful thing to be able to learn and grow up in. I feel like a lot of people come to us and say, I did that and it got me to where I am in life. That's definitely my story, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of people's story. But even just doing it, one club, doing it in the 5th grade, it really has an impact throughout the community. It's not just us here in Henry, but it's statewide, nationwide. It is an amazing program.
And
It
if you guys
definitely is.
ever need help, I am happy to assign a staff member to help you.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's way too close to the chickens for me to do it myself. But
We'll
I'm
keep 'em
happy
in the
to
back.
assign. We've got Paige sitting back there, Zach's over there. It's fine.
No, I think it's a great message. I think it's a great idea, and I hope that people get a lot out of this. If somebody wants to contact you or get more information, how are you putting that out? Where are we going?
Yeah, we're pretty much everywhere. You can go to our state website. We always put our different events and flyers up that we're doing. So right now we have camp on there. You can still sign up for Cloverleaf Camp. I'll put that little
camp,
plug
yeah.
in.
Camp's
Summer
great.
camp. We're doing the July 4th week. So they're going to do a special little fireworks celebration that nobody else gets, but it's 4th through 6th graders. And then we're going to put up in April our county events. So some summer activities that we're looking forward to. We got some great ideas. But
That's awesome.
we have our website. We post on social media. You can find. We kind of use both our extension, Henry County Extension, as well as Henry County 4-H. On
So
both.
Googling those two will get them to where they need to be. Get somebody where they
Pretty
need to be.
much,
Okay,
yeah. You can
good.
look up extension.
You can go to henrycountyga.gov, click on the extension link,
do
and it will
that.
take you to the state's website because we have it mirrored.
Great.
So it'll take you there.
Good
Yeah.
information.
And then anytime you want to go to Facebook, just come to Parks and Recs. Follow us, send us a message.
Come to Henry
We'll-
County Government's main
we'll-
page, and everything
We'll
will
link
stem
to
from there.
you
Yes.
from there. Yeah. But,
Or you can just look up extension.
you could do that, but why not come to Parks and Rec and just
We-
wait for us to share something and then
Yeah, so there's so many ways to find us. Like I said, website, social media. We're definitely out there, so you can find us.
Okay, and the
100%.
sale is what day again? The geranium sale is.
We're starting on April 5th.
April 5th,
Yep.
Saturday,
So,
April
but
5th.
we'll be selling out of our shade house during our business hours, more or less. So if
Awesome.
you see the sign up, you can come in, get some geraniums,
Great.
and like I said, we'll be selling them from April April 5th all the way until the Geranium Festival, and then at the Geranium Festival.
That is so
the
great,
Geranium
guys.
Festival. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was
the
the
one.
Azalea Festival.
No,
I
it's
know.
the Geraniums.
No, I'm joking. I know it's the Geranium
Did
Festival.
you? Okay.
I'm just
So
joking.
anyway, thank
Mostly.
you so much for being here.
Yes.
Great information, and we'll have you back again to talk about your activities after you put out your calendar in April.
Of course,
You know what?
yeah.
The 4-H staff really seems like they're following Henry Cares. Henry committed.
Thanks.
You
for-
were off that time. Okay,
Well,
sorry.
I'm off. Really? Okay. Thank you for watching, listening, and we will see you next time on Henry Talks.